Vihari Jaya Kunja Vihari Gopijana Vallabha Girivaradhari Jaya Gopijana Vallabha Girivaradhari Gopijana Girivaradhari Yashodanandana Brajajana Ranjana Yashodanandana Yashodanandana Brajajana Ranjana Yashodanandana Brajajana Ranjana Yamuna Tira Banachari Yamuna Tira Yamuna Tira Banachari Yamuna Tira Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Jaya Radha Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Jaya Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Hare Krishna. Namam Vishnupadaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimati Bhaktivedanta Swami Iti Namini Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Charini Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pacharya Desharani Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Hare Krishna. All these days in the morning, whenever I was trying to find out where I gone wrong, I was not satisfied. So maybe the reason that I never remembered Bhagavatam first sloka, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. So forgive me for that. Now, today I am very happy. So happy for the reason is that um, hearing Krishna Katha with the devotees may gives us much more pleasure, and Hari Katha and Harinam also Kirtan. So I would today I would like to begin with one small story which goes. Um, I wanted to tell this story from 2 3 days, but somehow I could not got the opportunity. So there was a king. In olden days, king along with his minister, they travel um, to the wandering the kingdom to see how their subjects are living, countrymen are living. So they changed their dresses and looked like mendicants, and they started wandering the kingdom. So while wandering the kingdom, there is one Brahmana was begging in the market. That king saw Brahmanas are very intelligent and very skilled people. So why this Brahmana is begging? Seeing that scene, um, king got little agitated and he is asked, he is a Brahmana, he is begging. So why he is begging? Uh, so this has been noticed by the minister, and then they went away, and after that king and minister went to their palace, they changed their dress, and immediately minister came to the market in search of that Brahman. He asked him, why you are begging? He said that I do not have any other alternative for, so to maintain my family I am begging. So, as you all know, one has to survive. To survive, uh, in according to the in the city, like in Bangalore, fittest is the survival. He has to be fit to survive, right? And he has to earn, you know, for survival. So Brahmana was telling to the minister, because I do not have any source of income, so I beg and um, maintain my family. Then you might have heard this story. And then he gives a proposal to Brahmana. As soon as the sun rises in the morning, because today is a Purushottam Mass, so I thought that this is an appropriate time to tell you this story. He told that Brahmana, as soon as the sunrise starts, you start chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, and until the sunset. From sunrise to sunset, he has to chant. And then he asked before, how much you earn from begging? He told that At that time, he used to get about in kingly time, in long back, he used to get 100 rupees. Then minister told him from chanting from morning to evening, from the sunrise to sunset, I will give 200 rupees. You have to do just this. And he allotted a place under a banyan tree. And he was sitting there and chanting Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. And he made an arrangement. As soon as the sun set, he gets not minister doesn't. He sends someone to give him 200 rupees. So in that way, he was very happy and to chant from sunrise to sunset just to get 200 rupees. In that way, he started doing it for 108 days. And after 108 days, on the same under the tree of banyan tree, he was chanting. Then those who are coming to the market, at that time, in 108 days, because from morning to evening he is chanting, so he did not have the time to shave his head or beard because in that time no one cut their hair in the evening time. So automatically the beard has come out and the hairs have grown. And so he was looking like a big yogi, and chanting Hare Krishna. So those who are wondering and purchasing in the market, they used to purchase their thing, and slowly, they used to keep their taking 1 kilo of potato. They kept one potato there, and someone comes. They wanted to purchase eggplant. They keep one or two eggplant. Some okra means bendi, they keep some vegetable, and someone is purchasing rice, they keep some rice over there. In that way, he used to get all the vegetables and food grains from the people, those who are without asking, because just he is chanting only, that they can hear, you know. So he got more than he wanted for maintaining his family. He used to take all that he gets, he used to take that home. And after a few days, he sent the message to minister that I no need your 200 rupees because people are, without asking, they are giving it. And as market is flourishing, he was getting it more than required vegetable and food grain. He used to prepare khichdi and distribute to the people. Food for life. Means Akshaya Patra or whatever it is. So, and he was distributing to the people, and this news has gone to nearby village. There is a person who is chanting Hare Krishna from morning to evening, and he distributes prasadam freely to the devotees. So people, they came with lot of grains and vegetables from the nearby villages. So he cooked more food and started distributing to those who want prasadam. So in that way he became happy, and those who are taking prasadam, they also became happy. And all those who are donating it, they also feel that my donation doesn't go For it is good goes with for good purpose. You know, somehow this even you do bad thing or good thing or a rumor, it spreads like wildfire. You know, so all the surrounding villagers came to know about it, and slowly the news came to the king, and he became very proud. And this one mendicant means sannyasi. He thought everyone thought him as a sannyasi. Uh, he is distributing food without the help of anybody. Help me. People used to volunteer for cooking and everything, and they used to happily they used to volunteer the thing, and they used to get food, and so the fame has spread to the king. Then king became very proud of that sannyasi. Then he told the minister, we have to facilitate him because in my kingdom such a sannyasi is existing. So it is a great fortune for a king to facilitate him. So he comes with his minister to facilitate with the gold coins and everything with, you know what, king's presentation or facilitation with. So our facilitation over, and he was just chanting without any, he did not got any papada, because when king comes and facilitates me, means you will be proud of, and that ahankara did not came to him. So the facilitation over, while returning back to, king was very happy. While returning back, minister asked him, do you remember this man? Then king told, no, I am seeing the first time to this Maharaj, and I am very proud of him. You know, by seeing the atmosphere, um, while facilitating him, he put Dandavat Pranam to that Maharaj, you know, and he facilitated him. While going, he asked, minister was asking, do you remember him? He said, no, I am seeing first time. Then minister tells him he is the same Brahmana. He was begging in the market. You know, now he is, because why I am telling you this story, the chanting of Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, from morning sunrise to sunset. He got just by chanting. He started chanting for a purpose to get 200 rupees. Then he rejected those, means did not take that offer. He got many more things than 200 rupees. Then he became so famous by chanting Hare Krishna. So the story, what is the moral of that story? Moral of the story is when you chant Hare Krishna in the age of Kali Yuga, you know, you get everything what you want. You know, but you have to, uh, because you all know, you started chanting Hare Krishna, and the changes came to you. Whatever the changes came to you, you know, because it is self-explanatory. You know, I no need to tell what the changes happen to you all, right? And changes are bound to take place. and we have to accept the changes. Then, otherwise, we will, we have to just like, we have to update ourselves from the changes. We have to accept the changes. Otherwise, we will be rejected. So, in the age of Kali Yuga, Kali Kale Namarupe Krishna Avatar, in that way, in the age of Kali Yuga, there is one way you can get everything, uh, every benefit. Um, in the age of Kali Yuga. So, for this, chanting Hare Krishna means, O Lord, engage me in your devotional service. So, prayers have such a power, uh, and which Krishna gives special mercy those who praise. You know, we know from Srimad Bhagavatam, Krishna is always, Radha Krishna, always standing in front of you. I mean, Tribangalalita form, and playing his flute. Uh, and he is always standing. He is not taking any rest. We devotees um, sometimes take rest, but we until we make them after Shayanatri, we give him rest. Until that, he doesn't take rest. And even after Shayanatri, devotee thinks his Krishna is sleeping, but he is serving his devotees. You know, not from the temple, he goes out of the temple to serve his devotees. So that much faith we must have in our, and for that the prayer means prayers always is such a powerful that I was trying to tell you all these 3 days that you start talking with deities, you send your prayers, whatever you do, make that as a prayer every day, spending 5-10 minutes with the deities. So slowly you will understand Krishna is, you will realize Krishna is listening to your, sorry, listening to your prayers. And he is not only listening to your prayers, and he is responding to, just like Prahlad's prayer. Prahlad prayed for Lord Nrsimhadev, even though 5-year boy, uh, even, but he gave the prayers like not, no one else did that type of prayer. And we are listening the prayers of Prahlad since last 2-3 days. So we are continuing. My Lord Nrsimhadev, O Supreme, because of bodily conception of life, embodied soul neglected and not cared for you, not cared for by you cannot do anything for their betterment. Whatever remedies they accept, although perhaps temporarily beneficial, are certainly impermanent. For example, father and mother cannot protect their child. A physician and medicine cannot relieve a suffering patient, and a boat on the ocean cannot protect the drowning man. So, everyone want the parents, they think they are taking care of their children, but they cannot take care of the children because um, they love their children, of course. Um, they will make the best endeavor to protect their children, but sometime um, this jara and vyadi means diseases and come bound to come, and so they will have uh, sleepless nights. The parents will have sleepless nights. But by surrendering to whatever to Krishna, you know, and whatever the protection parents give for some time, just like if there is a big family, just like I had a big family of six. Uh, I have six brothers and three sisters. I am the eldest one. Uh, so as soon as we graduated, father told, "You got your wings. Now you fly away." When you grow up, because you are good enough to fly away, and you know, you have ever seen the birds are teaching the smaller birds to fly? If you watch in the bird's nest, the small birds and the mother birds pushes the baby to fly when it gets the wing. And what the child baby does, child bird, it it goes with the wings little bit. It was so no one wants to get out of that warm and affectionate with the parents. You know, but in the same way, the baby bird thinks, even though it was the first experience to fly, imagine that bird flies for a little distance, uh, about 1 feet or 2 feet, and comes back to the nest. Then the mother bird kisses that baby, a baby bird, and tells in her language and pushes again, and the baby flies little bit further. Then it gets the confidence, so I could fly. Then, but still, the attachment doesn't go away, but it comes back to the nest. You follow what I mean to say? Then again, mother bird loves that kid, baby bird, and pushes again from the nest. And then it got more art of flying, and also mother understood the language of the mother, but I am not needed the help of my mother. I can do on my own. So it started flying and goes somewhere. And it never came back to that nest again. It started, later on, it built their own nest. This is what a bird learns to fly. What moral we learn from that? Parents love their children and to certain level, and later on, once they understand the things, they have to do their own. you know So here Prahlad prays to Nrsimhadev. Parents doesn't take care for all the facilities they provide for temporarily you know, and then you have to learn how to live, or you have to learn how to be, uh, you have to protect yourself. But protection only comes when we love, when we learn God is the only protector. You know, like when you get diseases, you approach Vaidya or to the hospital, to the doctor. You know, there is one sloka you might have heard. Vaidya Raja Namastubhyam Yamaduta Sahodara. We, because we pray to Vaidya, we go to the Vaidya, uh, Vaidya, we do namaskar to him. Why? He is Yamaduta Sahodara. He is a friend of, or he is brother of Yamaraj, Yamaduta. You know, so everyone was not ready to, no one wants to die. Actually, death is certain, but no one wanted to die. You know, they go for, with fear, they go to doctor, I wanted to live. You know, means cure my diseases and I wanted to be fit again. You know, and when you are in disease, when you get any disease, first thing at that moment, you are ready to do anything and everything to get out of that disease, right? So whatever the doctor says, you follow. Vaidya Raja Namastubhyam Yamaduta Sahodara. But here there is another continuation of that sloka. Yamaduta Yamam Harati Pranam. Yama takes away the prana within a fraction of a second. As soon as the breathing stops, he takes away the jiva out of the body. But doctor, he not only he doesn't make that patient die soon, he tries to save that patient, and he kills that patient slowly, you know. And in that process, it not only prolongs its disease, death, and also takes away all the money, you know. You follow. Vaidya-raja namastubhyam yamaduta sahodara yamam harati prana vaidyam dhananicha, means hard-earned money. He takes, because now you know you are strong and without any disease. If you are nowadays, big hospitals are coming up. You know, chain of hospitals, big hospitals. Any doctor, if I heard in olden days, one nurse used to get delivery, a baby, you know, or just one maid nurse. But nowadays, women, they do not tolerate the pain of labor pain, so they go to doctor, and doctor also wants that, this is the opportunity for the doctor. And what the doctor does, you cannot bear the pain, I will go for cesarean to take the baby. So doctor gets minimum 3-4 days in the hospital. So he makes a big 1 lakh rupee bill, and um, parents easily pay that price, right? And nowadays, before Vaidya means doctors have a noble profession, because gurus and doctors both are noble profession, teachers and doctors. But now it has become business. Even in even Vidya is um, also it become a big business, big way of earning money. But here in the Bhagavad Gita, um, Prabhupada writes that Kaunteya Pratijanati Name Bhakta Pranashati. Because, O son of Kunti, declare it bodily that my devotee never perishes. Therefore, one is protected by the mercy of the Lord. So, we have to come to that platform of understanding that God is the protector. No one else is the protector. When God is the protector, just like why I am telling you this doctor and patient, I have suffered, my body has suffered a lot. I am a cancer survivor, you know. I had cancer in my food pipe. From chemo and radiation, my hand, I was a nice Mradanga player at the time of Padayatra and Sankirtan with Lokanath Maharaj. I was a good Mradanga player, but after chemo and radiation cancer, my hand became paralyzed. I could not play now Mradanga, so I switched that to Kartal, you know. But play is going on. What I mean to say is that, and after cancer, I got heart attack, 2 stents in my heart. You know, if you are any medical student, they know 2 stents in my heart. And due to the medicine, actually, there is a saying, allopathy matre means tablets, are ticket to Vaikuntha Yatra. Means it's slowly you go to Vaikuntha with taking the pills of allopathic tablets. You know, as so, and after that, you believe it or not, I got TB, and also, and in this process, imagine I might have spent about 30-40 lakhs rupees to just for the doctors. You know, no one does favor to anybody. But in this process, I had firm faith in Krishna by the help of Prabhupada. And I used to fight with Krishna. You know, why only me? Why the problem comes, why only me? You know, then Krishna told me that you are the chosen one. You know, then I became very proud, puffed up. You know, oh, Krishna has chosen me for all the diseases. Then I requested Krishna to, I don't mind if you have chosen me, and give me the strength to tolerate. When he gave the strength to tolerate, I used to play with those diseases. It looks like these diseases are a game for me. And in that process, I came to know if Krishna wanted to protect me, no one can destroy me. I'm telling you my own practical example, you know. And sometimes Krishna puts you in such a position, you want Krishna or you want this. Choice is yours. He gives you a chance, you know. At that time, if you are shaky, you will make a mistake. For that, you have to have Shraddha. Shraddha, as it is said in the Gita, if you want Krishna to take care of you, means Kaunteya Pratijanati Name Bhakta Pranashati. If you believe, trust in this word of Krishna, Bhagavad Gita, then you have to, and body, of course, bound to, Prabhupada writes here, and also it is said in 13th chapter 9th verse, Janma Mrityu Jara Vyadi Dukkha Doshanu Darshana, means this birth, death, disease, old age, is bound to come. No one is going to be spared. Maybe it is bound to come. Maybe someone gets early, someone gets later. But everyone has to go through this process. So the remedy is that if you are good and healthy, convince yourself and learn yourself to serve Krishna and come under his protection, then he will protect you. But in the process, this is, you will be, you will know the art of living. And to learn the art of living, in this process, you will become a good artist, how to tackle your problems. So, that is a saying, these miseries are from the nature, Adhyatmik, Adi Daivik and Adi Bhautik. And these are Prakriti Kriyamanani Gunai Karmani Sarvasha. Nature, Prakriti is so strong, no one can overcome the strength. Stringent laws, so-called scientists, philosophers, religionists, and politicians should therefore conclude they cannot offer facility to the people in general. So they should make vigorous propaganda to awakening the people and raise them into the platform of Krishna consciousness. So instead of giving false promises to the people, we have to encourage to be in Krishna consciousness. And by that process, and we learn, because the Prabhupada's attempt is that our humble attempt to propagate Krishna consciousness movement all over the world is the only remedy that can bring about the peaceful and happy life. So this is the purpose We, we are creating our centers, educating the devotees and educating everybody, and just to get the mercy of Krishna. When mercy of Krishna you get, you know, means then it keeps you happy. And tvadupeksitam. So this very nice verse, which I loved this prayer from Prahlad Maharaj. Oh, so then he continues, my dear Lord, everyone in this material world is under the modes of material nature, being influenced by goodness, passion, and ignorance. Everyone from the greatest personality, Lord Brahma, down to the small ant, works under the influence of these modes. Therefore, everyone in this material world is influenced by your energy. The cause for which they work, the place they work, the time when they work, the matter due to which they work, the goal of life, they are considered final. And the process of obtaining this goal, all nothing but but manifestation of your energy. Indeed, since the energy and energetic are identical, all of them are but to manifest, all of them are but manifestation of you. So, this is another prayer by Prahlad Maharaj. So, in this, everything is done, whether in the higher or middle or the lower planetary system, is due to the control of the Supreme Lord. Therefore, it is said, Karmana Daivamanetreena Jantur Deho Patatyeye. So, and to get that mercy, you know, um, and Bhagavad Gita therefore says, Matta Smriti Jnanam Apohanancha, because I am the giver of Smriti and Jnana. Remembrance and forgetfulness comes from Krishna, you know, and that is the main thing. Because I was telling on the other day that everyone drank the mother's milk, and we do not know the taste of that mother's milk. We don't remember how mother's milk tastes. Then sometimes the student learn all the subjects they by heart, and but when they start to write in the question answer paper, they knew, but after giving the answer paper to the when they come out of the examination hall, oh, I remembered it, I did not written. Means it's forgetful and remembrance comes from Krishna, you know. But only thing is that we have to get the mercy of Krishna. When the mercy of Krishna is there, then everything comes in cordial. Means it becomes a cycle. So, in Narada Pancharatra it states, Sarvopadi vinirmuktam tatparatrena nirmalam Rashikesha Sevanam Bhakti Ruchyate. One who gives up material designated position and works directly under the Supreme Personality of Godhead, one's spiritual life is revived. If we wanted to revive our spiritual life, we have to get rid of Sarvopari Vinirmuktam, all upadis. All upadi means I am MA, BA, PhD, and these upadis means titles. You have to get rid of those titles. And just you have to Sarvopari Vinirmuktam Tatparatrena Nirmalam. After that, you have to purify yourself. But how you can become purified? Question arises. By Rishikesha Sevana. By doing the devotional service to Krishna. Then Rishikesha Sevana Bhakti Ruchyate. Then you can develop bhakti or love for Krishna. So you have to, there is a saying in English, to achieve something you have to sacrifice something. I mean, of course, sacrifice teaches you a lot, because nothing, even you want to learn anything, you have to sacrifice your time, skill, and effort, everything. And so, in that way, you can be expert in bhakti or come firm faith in him. And so, and also, although all such activities are non-different from the Lord, nonetheless direct Sarva Dharman Parityajya Mamekam Sharanam Vaja. Give up all the duties and surrender unto him. When he accepts in this direction from the Lord, we can actually become happy. Because here what we can learn is that under the umbrella of God, we feel protected. If we come out of umbrella of God, we will be in misery. Choice is yours. What you want? You want the protection of God, or you wanted to you want free? Nowadays everyone wants to be free, but freedom is also, Hari, you can hear? Doesn't matter. I can raise my voice. Freedom comes with, not only freedom comes, it comes with some restriction. You cannot cross the boundary line. You cannot cross the boundary line. So you are restricted. So you have to be um, what all teaches in this morning from we learned is that we have to surrender to Krishna. We have to be um, pray Krishna, and pray by praying Krishna or Nrsimhadev, we will be under protection from him. And who could be better to protect us than Nrsimhadev? So that's how Prahlad Maharaj prays to Nrsimhadev, and these prayers are loved by everybody, even the great saints and devatas, Lord Brahma, and each and everyone. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna. Hari Hari. So, is there any questions?
You mentioned that you also gone through so many diseases or this stage. So you prayed to Lord and for the strength. So and you mentioned that Lord has reciprocated. So how do you feel that you received strength while going through so many circles? In what form you got the strength?
Well, God has given me the strength. When I requested him give me the strength to tolerate, he gave it to me, and I used that as a play, and I faced it. Hurry. I faced it, and I felt I come out of it. Once you come out of the problem, you feel victorious, right? And you feel that you get the confidence more that Lord has protected me, and Lord is behind me. Here I will tell you one story. How God helps his devotees. God always, as we are telling, Name Bhakta Pranashati, Kaunteya Pratijanati, Name Bhakta Pranashati. God comes and says to one devotee, I will protect you and I will be with you. So he was a businessman or a devotee. He was doing some business. And he had a habit of morning walk. He was walking because you are also from your home to temple, you have walked your quarters to here, you walk. And while walking, he used to walk in the beaches. And on the beaches, you heard this story before? Krishna told him that I am walking with you whenever because you are my devotee. I will protect you. And to just a proof of that, while walking on the sand, he used to get two footprints. One of his footprint and another one is Krishna's footprint, which is bigger than his footprint. So Krishna he could not see, but he could see the footprint. So he realized that Krishna is walking with me and he is with me. And after that, his business started flourishing. दिन दुगनी रात चौगनी तरक्की कर रहा था वो. After the tarakki, after the day, night is bound to come, right? So he got some setback Then he thought, oh, first whatever you are in trouble time, your relatives will go away first, and they will find fault in you, you know, and uh, and they make you feel you are useless, you know. Uh, then he thought, even that devotee thought, uh, everyone is living from me, you know. So what I could do, what he then wanted to test, uh, Krishna is with me or not in the morning walk. He could not see the footstep of Krishna, huh? And he saw is only one step, you know. Then he thought he was telling to Krishna that, oh God, you told me you broke your promise. You were with me. Now you are not with me. So I am in trouble. So after hearing this, God tells him, no, you can see you only one step because I carried you on my shoulder. So you try to understand. I carried you on my shoulder, so your footprints are missing. I am protecting you, and but only I am carrying you on my shoulder. And this realization comes to that devotee. God is God never breaks his promise. And our mind, intelligence, and ego, we think that God is not helping me, because of our ignorance. You understood? What is the moral of the story?
Out of our ignorance, we are not able to understand.
And Name Bhakta Pranashrati. And when once we understand Krishna is the protector, and if Krishna wanted to protect you, no one can destroy you. Make an experiment, Rob. Test it. And because nowadays, and he will give you the proof that he is existing. Just like yesterday I told that story of Hanuman in Ramayana, that mat became so heavy. In that way, if you wanted to experiment the proof, he will give you the intelligence to understand it. Right? Hari. Yes.
Prabhupada is writing books that like all the miseries or problems we are facing, it is just like a dream. In a dream, a person is thinking that he is eaten by tiger, but actually nothing is there as such. We are just thinking about we are just in dream situation. But as soon as we come on the spiritual level, then no misery, no problems are there. So how it feels to be on spiritual level.
It is like that. Actually, just like lotus flowers blooms in the water, but lotus flower is not touched by the water, right? And we are living in the material world, but we are not affected by the material world. our world, maybe you can say I may live in my own imagination. No, we are as you are others are living, I am also living. But my way of thinking and my way of acting and my way of uh, doing things is different from others. You follow what I meant to say. You got the point.
I got the point.
Ah.
Still, like what consciousness they have got, how like the misery is coming through both of people, a realized person and a non-realized person. But like you mentioned that they are very elevated in their consciousness, how they act, how they think. It is very
Intelligence and things that